Clear throat. Go live. Shit. That's my B, everybody. I was trying to be slick, but then I didn't even pay attention where my cursor was. All right, we're starting God of War. Hello. Hi. Hopefully you are here. While God of War boots, I'm going to share this on the Twitter real quick. While you see all the things go up, tweet it out. It's funny, God of War is trending on Twitter right now. Not entirely sure why. I guess just people are excited because of the Cyber Monday PS5 sales and stuff. But here we are. Everything's all here, and we're doing a little streamy do. So, you guys can, of course, hear my dulcet tones, but you do not currently hear Lucky. Yeah, no, he's not even logged in on Discord. So, the official story, as I have been related, is... Oh, thank you so much for your super chat, Psyche. Thumbs up. I'm so glad you're going to take that opportunity to catch up on our videos. I know we produce a decent amount of content hours in the week. Takes us a while. And I'm always glad to start off a stream like that. As I was saying, though, you do not hear Lucky's dulcet tones currently. The story I got from him was that he had some leftovers that were in a bad way. And he is not feeling in a good way himself. And does not have the energy to be up and at him, his words, right now. So I asked him about it, and I asked if he wanted me to, pivot the stream, and I got no response on that. So we are still playing God of War. We are without Lucky in spirit. He is currently in the underworld of the food poisoning. And hopefully he will escape. So let's go ahead and hit continue. This should pick us up about where we were. I see the chat overlay is good. I had to switch sides, so hopefully it'll be framed up very well. And basically... what I think we'll be doing is we're not going to, go super hard on new story content. I think I'll actually backtrack to the Lake of the Nine, and fuck around and do some side quests for a little bit, and then we'll go back to moving on the story. So hopefully Lucky doesn't miss too much, though, of course, he is himself, working on some replay stuff. So, this would be What's-His-Nuts device, right?
Wonder if Sindri knows his sky mover is tangled with roots up here.
I doubt it.
So how's he going to get it to work?
I do not care.
So, let me actually see. So, I'm going to miss a gateway. Can add the boat docks to my compass. Can select that, right? Yeah, so I can target that. I think I gotta backtrack on foot, though. Yes, Lucky has a lot of leftovers. He told the story on What's Up that he was involved in 2 Thanksgiving dinners, so he had a lot of stuff to go for, and some of them apparently were not good. But yeah, so we're going to continue on our way. We're gonna hoof it back down this mountain. It's an interesting effect. These crows kind of coming back. But Lucky has talked about him playing God of War in his own time, if you want more info on that. Go ahead and check out our show, The What's Up. Okay. Can I see the... No, is it like a reflection? Weird. Yeah, it is clearly a thing I don't have yet. Oh, it is kind of like a shimmer effect. Okay. But this kind of works out because I said on What's Up, a show you should go watch. Not right now, obviously, but maybe later. That I would probably, you know, off camera, go back and maybe do some of this stuff, you know, if I needed to. And obviously, you know, we had that opportunity to do that. But I did not do that today because some of you watching, as we speed along, will be happy to know that I was quite busy today because today I did assets and scripting for Wanted Super Orion. If you have been paying attention to us on Twitter, and if you haven't been paying attention to us on Twitter, why the fuck not? But if you have, you will know I tweeted out the thumbnail, taking some elements from the new thumbnails and the... Well, basically, it's another thumbnail update that combines new elements with some of the graphics we're doing, and also from even more stuff. But I have been doing the...
Did you really make that axe for my mother?
Oh, I'd recognize it anywhere. Ask me. It's one of our best. Infused with the echoing screams of 20 frost trolls. Give or take.
But why her? How did you know her?
She sought us out in the beginning. She was a special
Simp.
woman. She wanted to protect people. I suppose we thought it was a chance to give power to someone who'd use it for good. She even spoke our native tongue. She'd say, Madurin sem Gengur, Egen Vigum Hans.
Gengur I.
That's right. That's impressive. I see a lot of her in your eyes. You know?
Thanks, Sindri.
Don't touch me.
What? I didn't. I won't. I'll come back later.
He's like, way over there, Sindri. Calm down, simp boy. But yeah, so I was very busy today, not only keeping up with some of our usual stuff.
Atreus, here.
Yes, Father.
But also, like I said, scripting Wanted Super Orion. It's a quite lengthy script because Orion's kind of a big deal. Has all kinds of fun. That was guarded to take out my accent. If I even need to aim. Do you think I do? Yeah, because this was a whole thing we read. Okay. We can climb back up this way. That's right. I remember this. But the constellation identified as Orion has been around a long time. We've identified it specifically as a asterism in that vein for a long, long time. Dealing with, you know, history of the human species. Be very impressive, very interesting. So we'll be sure to have plenty of notes on that, and I will hopefully be having the time to record that tomorrow, and then that will go up for patrons that day. Once it's all, you know, edited together and stuff. Are you gonna start recording? Nope. And then hopefully it goes to public basically Wednesday night after the stream or video or whatever, and the maintenance goes up. Did I read this before?
I still can't read these.
Ah, right. Yeah, that's the thing you couldn't read. You could not read, smart boy. Yeah, we can stop this.
Boy, over here.
Look, it's the world serpent. He's so much bigger than I imagined.
Don't ban me, YouTube.
Oh, look, he bit Thor. Or will bite him. Looks like.
Every shrine tells a story of a giant of legend. Giants behind shrines. Okay. Interesting. Neat.
I don't think that'll work.
Thanks, boy. Back on the lake.
I can't read these either. But they're different from the others.
boat dock. There's some island stuff over there. Oh, that guy's got some shinies. Boat. We needed the shinies because everything in this is very expensive. So let's see. It should just be. I have to get used to all my boat controls again. Fuck you, Barrow. Interesting.
I wish we could have gone on a trip like this with Mother. She could fight, couldn't she?
Yes. She fought beautifully.
Neat. Don't mind me, I'm just cleaning up the trash first. I know what's up. Alright.
Here. Boy.
Yes, sir.
Aw. You guys are adorable.
Kvekia.
Oh, is a dead troll or giant man. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, it's a worm. Fuck. Right, red is unblockable. So let's activate anger mode. Activate punch fist. Fist punch. No? Here. Got him. Hashtag got him.
What was that?
You still have much to
Well
learn.
done, boys.
What do you want?
To thank you. These dead
Hello.
weavers drowned me many winters ago. And
I
I've
see
been
people
itching
starting
to
to
see 'em
trickle
get
in.
theirs.
Thank you.
So you died after all the flooding?
Indeed. I came to the Lake of Nine to pillage Tyr's temple, but I underestimated the severity of the desolation.
Have you seen other men? Living? A bearded one with tattoos.
Only the one standing in front of me. Thank you both for avenging my death.
Okay, sorry, I was while that dialogue was going on, so you can enjoy all that sweet dialogue.
Useless.
Well, we can't expect them all to know something useful.
One more spirit, then, and we'll be done with this side quest. Yes, I do think that chat overlay looks pretty good. Glad I got that figured out. You have to remember to manually reset it every time, but it's great. Oh, there's a hermit crab over here. Where'd he go? Where's the crab? Do you like the crab? Me too. Oh, hold on. Buried treasure. Ooh, a lot of buried treasure. That's good. I can use that cash money. There's a crab. He's gone now. There's another crab. You cannot pet the crab. Did I just crush that crab with my foot? I think I might have crushed the crab.
Maybe the next one will have more information.
Keep your expectations low, boy. Spirits are rarely useful.
How do they even exist?
When you sever a man from his life, it is not always a clean cut.
So you've met other spirits?
Yes, many.
What were they like?
Annoying.
Kratos' taciturnness comes back. Okay, so this is the close to the Raven. That's a canvas. Oh, is this like a bonus area? Okay. I'll go poke it. We'll see. We're here to explore a little bit before we move on with the story. As I said, let's
So, know any good stories to pass the time?
What kind of story?
I don't know. Mother always had stories. Weren't you told me when you were a boy?
There was a man I knew of long ago. His stories were brief and purposeful.
Sounds Fun? Do you remember any?
There was one that concerned a hare and a tortoise.
Hold
Like the witch's house?
on. Is he
Unlikely.
gonna tell some Aesop's fables?
So what happens?
They wager on a race between them. The hare is too confident of victory and foolish, while the tortoise is steady and disciplined. The tortoise wins.
You haven't told a lot of stories.
Telling a lot
have
of
you?
bad stories. Okay, so we found a new thing. Oh, okay, so this has like a little fast traveling new mark. Alright, okay. We're learning some stuff. Okay, so pop up here. Let's go meander. Buried treasure. Secret tunnel. Shout out to my Secret Tunnel fans in the audience. Okay, so we squeeze through here, but I don't think I want to squeeze through here just yet. I want to finish exploring the outskirts of the lake before we shenanigans around. Ideally, eventually we'll be able to travel our way back there. It is just now 9 o'clock. If you're joining us for the first time, we're playing God of War again. I made a horrible dad joke in the title, and if you are wondering, Lucky is currently not with us. He had some bad leftovers. He does not feel like being on camera, as it were. And so we shall soldier on without him. I can leave that. I'm sure I'll repeat that story a couple of times through the night. As you do. We got some kind of water gate or locks over here.
Massive. There must be a way to open this gate. Somehow.
Absolutely. Gates are meant to be open, but probably not right now, kid.
Hey, that looks like a water wheel. Or I guess, an underwater wheel. Did you just laugh at that?
No.
You sure?
Yes. I do not laugh.
Don't I know?
That is a lie, Kratos. You totally... Your son made a dad joke for you, and you totally laughed. Just beach it. Come on. Alright, we'll go the long way around, Kratos.
Do we have time for another story?
A short one. There was a horse. The horse sought vengeance upon his enemy, a stag. But he could not kill the stag alone. The horse met a man, a hunter, and made a deal. He took the man's bit and bridle and allowed him to ride in a saddle on his back. Together, they killed the stag, and the horse tasted victory. But the hunter would not release the horse and made a slave of him.
So getting revenge cost him his freedom. Hope it was worth it.
It was not.
I appreciate this. Kratos tells his kid
Boy, over here.
dad stories.
Yes, sir.
Scroll!
It's some kind of drawing.
Is it lewd?
Maybe a
Oh,
map.
it's a map, okay.
Oh, maybe a treasure map.
God damn it, boy. Well, Captain's Key, Belly of the Hydra. I don't like that etymology. Unless by Hydra they mean the serpent, the Midgard serpent. Or the world serpent. Whichever one to say. You might etymologically assume that that's a Hydra, sure. Ah, okay, so I see. So this, it does only let me, that's what his face, Brock said, that I could only access his shop for now. But, I see that it does let me travel back, and I could hypothetically. intriguing. Why would I want to close that?
Focus up, boy.
Okay, you. Can you fucking cease? I'm sorry. I love how responsive throwing the axes.
A tough fight.
It was. We got banged up a little. We're okay though. What the fuck was that? A cursed Tezelworm. Neat. Interesting. Okay, so there's a chest back there. I don't know how to get the gate up. So let's go do some gate dance, I guess. Hop.
Huh. Let's hang on to them.
Ooh, collectibles. Alright, so that's locked to whatever the fuck is going on there. Can't really get past this. So it looks like we have to explore this later. Like, so that lowers that gate, but lowers the second gate. Cannot get around this way yet. Let's see? No, doesn't look like. Probably seems like we need another ability or something to get. Oh wait, no, hold on. I can do that. There it is. There's the solution. Puzzle solving. Figured it out. This is why you guys show up, right? Because I get to be a Dumbo on stream. Yeah, so flick that down. This is lowered so we can hop.
Come and face me, God of Thunder!
Your challenges mean nothing to the gods, Spirit. They do not listen.
Do not mock my pursuit of vengeance. Though my family devoted their lives to worshipping Thor, I've devoted mine to his downfall.
Good luck with that, buddy.
And I will start with that statue looming over my father's grave.
Unlikely. You are dead.
Is there something we can do?
For a reward, of course.
If you bring down the statue, you have my blessing to loot my father's grave. He rests on an island to the east.
Okay.
Why do you hate Thor so much?
After my father passed, my mother built the statue to watch over his grave. Imagine our surprise when the God of Thunder himself came to offer condolences. First we were thrilled, but he quickly took advantage of our hospitality. My mother begged him to leave, and Thor, in his drunken rage, killed him. I was left with nothing but grief. Eventually I lost that as well, and found only rage in its place.
I'm so sorry.
Come, boy. We have a statue to destroy.
So this red shit is clearly stuff that I do not have the tie-in abilities for yet. But we can get that treasure chest here now. Punch! These are for suckers, boy. Talisman protection. Being hit to recover faster. Passive effect. Increase the time window of parries. Greatly increases defense while blocking. Okay, so that gives me healing. But this is a higher rarity. And it gives me better parry windows, which I love. I love parrying when I understand what the parry window is. Alright, so let's go commit some cosmic
My
madness.
father's grave lies
Yeah,
on the
yeah, yeah.
island
I got
to
you
the
alright,
east.
buddy.
Do not mistake my mother's statue.
I still can't tell if I'm squishing crabs or not. So. Ah, so the Thor statue is in the further part of the lake. Well, since we're here.
That spirit,
The one whose mom was killed by Thor? What about him?
let his story be a reminder. The lives of men mean nothing to the gods.
I know, Father.
You know. But do you listen?
Yes.
Good.
With regard the pass. It is very fun.
Do we have time for another story?
A short one. There was a tale of a frog. His pond had dried up, so the frog and his son left to find a new home. They found a well. The son saw the water and made to jump in, but the father stopped him. He saw the well was deep, and once inside, they would not be able to escape if the water dried up again. Wisely, they moved on.
That's it?
Yes,
That's really not a story. If the son jumped in, it would be a story.
then he would be trapped and starve while the father watched helplessly.
See? That's a story.
I think we're gonna establish our rule of stopping for story time with Daddy Kratos.
Boy,
Veðurgar. Southern outposts of the Dwarven King. Dwarven King? Have you ever heard of a Dwarven King?
no.
Dude. The fuck? How did you get here?
Hey, Brock. You ever hear of a Dwarf King?
I suppose you're talking about Motsignir? Some bitch ruled over the humans once lived in this area. Built herself a castle just north of here.
A Dwarven castle? What's it like?
Stony.
You got yourself a pair of eyes and legs, ain't you? Might want to stock up before you head that way, though. Old Motsignir's known for collecting all manner of killering creatures. Not sure who's looking after 'em now.
I appreciate Brock's dialogue.
Let's do it.
Alright, so we can do upgrades. Oh, I guess I got these. We're not equipping those right now, though. Can't do that.
And for Junior?
So Talon Bow 2. Increases raw damage and makes the skills burst.
Shoot your old man now. Or me.
So you are upgraded. Don't have enough.
What'd you forget?
Let's go to Axe Upgrade 3.
That ought to fix whatever you let my brother do to it.
And since we have the Hack Silver, let's give it an arrow. Oh, and I got like 2k XP. Let's spend some EXP after this, but let's... So, buy enchantments, buy resurrection stones. By the way, I wanna throw this out there. I greatly appreciate that this says artifacts for Hack Silver. They have no other use on your journey. Letting me know that these are okay to sell as loot.
Hope you got what you wanted.
So that gives us some stuff. We have some resurrections already. So what does this do? This would lower my strength and defense, but give me better cooldown. I'm okay to sell that. We're okay being defensive. And now I can buy it back from him. That's cool. And if I lose any items, got it.
Say the word, kid. What more you need?
I could upgrade my belt, but I think we're good. We're good on stuff for now.
So, you sticking around for grains of wisdom?
And we hide the transition. I hate these blind corners, though. I always feel like I'm gonna get punched by a troll or some shit. Whoa, fuck!
Good. Keep it up.
Chest. Alright, found some mats. Dead men tell no tales, and don't need Svartalfheim steel. Got some gentle music going. Readjust my position. Yeah, I'm glad the magic of the axe does not stay stuck in there. Oh, look, the weird arrow system.
What happened to these people?
Follow the clues.
Okay. Well, scorch marks. They're all grouped together. So maybe they were hiding from some kind of fire breather. But they died anyways.
Ow! Little.
Boy, over here.
Alright. We got our patterns back. We're getting our stuff.
Curse the Dwarf King. Bane of mankind. Sounds like he wasn't a very good king. I wonder why they hated him so much.
They are dead now. Does it matter?
No, I'm just curious.
Curiosity is dangerous, boy. Stay focused. Can you read it?
Looks like normal runes.
Ve the Douther. It means hunting death. Great.
Neat. Oh, right, EXP. Let's, So I have Hell's Touch equipped. I could also equip Charge of the Light Boar. That is a longer cooldown and is a rush. It does protect me, but I do not... One Wrappings of an Exile. That is not useful at all. Here's the skills. Trace will help enemies in certain virus states. Gets attacked. You can perform a combo with Kratos, launches or hits the enemy. This trace can perform a variety of stun damage attacks when enemies are near. Increases talent speed firing rate, increases arrow damage and melee damage. These are pretty cheap. Let's. Sorry, I'm leaning back from my microphone to access to Precision Frostburst, Hunter Killer, Leviathan's Fury while sprinting. Press R2 to perform a massive attack. Permafrost. While sprinting, press R1 to leaping attack. While evading, hold L and press... Hold L4 and press R for a quick X attack. Let's do that one. We can do rapid combos as well. Let's track this really quick. Don't like how everything's still super foggo out here. What's up, squish guy? Lift it up. Back.
Wow.
Can I? Okay, so we're zoomed in. We're max zoomed in already. I feel like I'm sitting kind of awkwardly with the microphone. Hold on, let's readjust all that. There we go, that's better. Hey, free boat.
How do you even begin to build statues this big?
Dwarves are resourceful creatures. Annoying, but resourceful.
I guess they must have been pretty important dwarves.
Well, here's the hammer statue. It's kind of greenish.
Well, here it is. It's gotta have a weak point. Somewhere.
Ow. Oh shit, I died. Damn. That guy was very strong. Purchase better equipment to improve chances. Okay. Alright, so let's ignore that guy. We don't need him. Let's go see this statue.
Sorry, not ready.
Shit. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, so I guess I can't explore this island again.
Hang on!
Oh. I think Boy was gonna go for a revive, but okay. So this island is a little too much to go in. Let's go. No, I'm glad we unlocked this though. So we can ignore it for now. Let's go back to this one. Luckily, we can get back to the lake fairly easily whenever we find one of those traveling points.
Do we have time for another story?
A short one. Enough. Stories are for the boat. We must focus.
Yes, sir.
That boat journey wasn't really long enough for story time. Maybe on the next boat journey. Look at us crouching together, being crouchy boys. Let's just pop back through this transition. Sup, nerd? Like scooch back through there, and then yeah, I guess that's the last one. Now, if you want story time, we can do that because I got a ways to go.
Got another story?
Very well. There was a young man who was caught stealing and condemned to die. His mother came to visit his prison. She was a kind woman who could only give love. But her son, the thief, met her with rage and bit off her ear.
What? Why?
Because the boy had always been a thief, and his mother had taught him only love and nothing of consequences. Had he been taught discipline instead, he might have lived longer.
Sure, but her ear. That's not right.
I see a spooky raven, but I cannot... just make random noises as I try to get an axe out.
I wonder if the world serpent even knows part of his body's lying over here.
Probably not. He chilling. It's just straight this way. Really, there's a boat dock on this. Upsy daisy. Some nice coloration here. Very vibrant reds. Don't like that. It's a door back.
Almost. If we could just find the other pieces of the language disc.
Whoa! That's a big strong.
I can't yet.
Well, we're gonna lose. Maybe not, maybe not. We can play right around the rosy.
Not yet. Ready? Father, you're on my way.
Hold on, I'm back.
You're back.
I can avoid getting cornered. I'm pretty sure I can do this.
Sorry, not ready. Ready and wait.
Nope, nope. Damn. Those guys have a wide range. Okay, so we don't touch the glowy black thing. It is called the Island of Death. I think it's kind of interesting how obviously you're supposed to come back to some of this stuff, even though obviously there are, you know, like, ooh, explore around the lake, oh, you get the thing from the spirits and stuff, right? I do kind of like, those guys were like combat level 6 or whatever. I do kind of feel like, unless at the top of the mountain or whatever my fast travel is back area roughly is, like, really juices me up, that, like, it seems like a very steep difficulty curve.
That another story?
But I'm not sure yet.
One more. There was the story of the mother crab, who scolded her son. She told him he should walk forward, in pride, not sideways as he always did.
But she's a crab too. You should say, sure, I'll look forward as soon as you show me how.
Yes, he did say that. That was the story.
I got it.
He got the fable before it completed. That time we did our loop.
I think this is the last one. Might as well, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Fine.
Kvaken.
Is this like gold ore? Looks sick. Squish. Give him the squish.
I'm out of breath.
I must speak with you.
Another spirit who wants something from
That's
us.
me.
How unexpected.
What's wrong?
I came to this lake with a group of tradesmen, seeking refuge from the desolation.
Desolation.
But how could we know it was even worse at the Lake of Nine?
We cannot undo your mistakes, spirit.
I know that. But I fear for my captain and crew.
Interesting.
I believe they are still under the water. Will you find them for me?
Is there anything you can offer us in return?
I have little to offer.
Oh, well, I'm not sure.
Wait! I died wearing a valuable family heirloom. It's yours, if you promise to find my crew.
Deal.
Thank you.
See, he's learning how to be an adventurer. Good lad.
You are learning.
I haven't completed a quest. We got a shitload of EXP.
Why didn't your mom ever tell me about the desolation?
I won't speak for your mother, but it was never my concern. Nor should it be yours.
Doesn't it concern us if everything around us is dying?
Our only concern.
There's a gateway there. So I guess we can go back to...
is reaching the peak.
Really? Then why are we exploring all these islands?
The resources we find improve our equipment. If we stray from the path, it is only to prepare ourselves for the journey ahead.
I can live with that if it means we keep it.
So my axe is like level 3, but my Kratos level is like 1-ish. We got about 2k, so let's see. Ooh. It's about 2k. But I think we can work with that.
Exploring.
Oh. And... Boy, some of these are expensive. Oh, okay, this is important. I will want that.
Helping others.
So we... That's very important. We're going to use that one a lot, if I remember. 'Cause it's... Yeah, I can just basically hold R1 to auto combo. Alright, well, I think we have explored, looks like, for the most part. I don't even know if we can get past there. We've explored most of the way around here. Like, maybe we could dock at some of these boat docks some more. But we should probably get back on our way. There was a comment earlier about enemies kind of capping out at, like, combat level 9. So, like, obviously I'm sure some of these are supposed to be, like, quite challenging, but at the same time it is, like,
Ship again.
it's big. It's a lot of heavy lifting. And there's not a lot of room there for that particular little challengey thing we got going on. Pretty sure I did do that.
Do we have time for another story?
A short one. There's a tale about a woodsman. He asked the trees of the forest for a branch to make a handle for his axe. Instead, the trees gave him a young sapling so they could keep their limbs. The woodsman made his axe, and then he returned and chopped down the oldest trees in the forest.
Just because trees are old doesn't mean they're smart.
Neat little. Oh, no, hold on. It's a whole ass thing. Found a little thingy. Or did I? Nope, yeah, this is a new area, I think. Wondering if it was related to our friend the Forest Witch, but if it is, we are No? Okay, so we are headed back to her house. Even though this was all kind of fogged up. Interesting. Does this loop back around, or am I going back an area I went before and don't remember? So just as an example, the way some of this fog of war stuff works is a little confusing. I think this is just the normal... Going back to the witch's house? But it doesn't look familiar. We'll know when I get here.
Can we dock here?
Ah, okay. Okay, yeah, I remember the thing now, right? Or not? No, it says it's different. It says it's different. That's really interesting. Oh, no, yeah, this geography is different. I don't think I can do any of this yet, because I remember that weird heart thing from the other...
Huh?
The water dropped.
And the serpent rose. Right. I knew that.
Yeah, I can't interact with the red.
Well, that didn't work.
Luckily, we can fast travel back to what's-his-face's shop this way. Yeah, Lucky said last time this was a hub area, and obviously it feels that way.
Look at this place. This must be a branch of the world
Correct.
tree.
Boy, stay on the path.
Right, I know.
We jump.
Really?
Just gonna hop down.
Bad idea!
Ah, okay. So that's a thing for later. I see the glowing door now. That is absolutely going to be like a move later, is we're going to jump off the tree. Glad that they let you, you try it at least. And obviously, first of all, with the power of PS5 and solid state and all that stuff, going back on this is not, doing checkpoints again isn't hard. But yeah, like you said last time, this was a hub area, and so it's just interesting to see that, like, wow, there's some real... Hold on. Catch it when it comes around. But what I was saying was that it's just interesting to see like how big that is. Like those guys by that Thor statue, I think were like challenge level. I mean, really up. I think they were like 4 or 5, and then those guys on that weird Mystic Gateway, which obviously you could access the moment you get here. It's like 6, so it's definitely an you know, the Meat Gate is an older video game classic. I'm gonna get to a closer point and get to a different angle. Maybe like right here. Now, where's the part where he turns towards me? So it's still here-ish. But it's still interesting to see them be just like, yeah, no, these guys are just really tough. They're right here. If you guys are ready to watch Omega try to hit a bird for 5 hours. Endurance stream. Maybe a little higher. It is really hard to get my depth perception on this guy. But I think we're in the right ballpark, and then... So, like, crossing, like, right in front of him. You aim way up. Way the fuck up there. That, I think, went over his head. Down? Okay, hold on. Let me, once again, try and get even closer, but get, like, a side angle. That, I think, crossed in the front. You don't really want to aim for it when it's running away from you, so... I think that was a little in front. Slower. Normal throw is probably better. Alright, only a dozen more tries. Yeah, my main problem is I really cannot tell with depth perception. Like, am I crossing in front of or behind it? Guess I'm... I have to be dropping. Can I get even more close? Yeah, we can do this from right here, I guess. Well, I thought I saw blood and bird come out. Again, I think that goes in front. It definitely looks like it's hitting him when he's in that closer arc. Try the power throw. It's a little slower, but I can get him when he comes right at me. Helps if you aim just right, buddy. Boy, seriously, you have a bow. It's like the one thing that this is made for, because we haven't invented guns yet. Unless you played Hades. I mean, I could lower it and like hike even closer, but then I'd be lowered down. There we go, got him. First try. That was also a little too high. The riveting content, the riveting gameplay you come to Studio Omega to watch. Omega tries to murder a bird for 15 minutes. I don't actually know how long that was. Somebody should clock that. Okay, all the way over here. Once we get back to our... where we left off at the start of this, backtrack from. Because hopefully backtrackification gets a little easier. We'll probably take a short break. I noticed that enemies don't super really respawn. Boy, I really left that axe behind.
Follow me, Atreus.
I think I already scooched over here and checked. No, there's loot here.
We'll need something to get through this one.
We've identified a thing we can do later. It's very interesting how the game sets itself up for you to really feel that sense of progress, not just in your combat, but also in your other utilities, you know? There are a lot of doors and a lot of objects that, like, the game is clearly telegraphing to you, hey, eventually you can interact with this. But you can't interact with it at the start, so you really will get to feel as you go on your kind of progression on those things. Lucky number 7. Alright, so this is where we left off. We have been going for about an hour. Let's go back through this. Smash these crates. We'll pause for a sec. Get up, walk around, stretch out your limbs. Practice your own raven punching. And we'll be right back. pretty sure I'm audible. Yeah, okay, mic's still plugged in. Do the scene transition, and we're back. Let's roll my body back into position. I was on my bathroom and stretch break. I was, thinking about, stuff we could talk about, myths and stuff. Nothing really come up so far. Definitely do something with these branches later. Maybe when I get the power of fire powers, fire axe. That is a great shot, which is, I think, rendered. I don't think that's a skybox or a matte painting. At least not most of it. But, I was also happened to be thinking about whether or not I should do I debated with myself earlier whether I should be doing a Men in Black joke in the Orion Wanted. Galaxies in the belt of Orion. But
Is that smoke?
I don't know if a lot of people these days would get that. It's been a long time since that first Men in Black came out. Okay, so clearly we can zipline back. So we'll probably just do the normal Wanted intro. Just auto unequip my axe.
Stay back, boy.
Ugh. What is that?
We must find another way up.
The witch! Wish she was here. Bet she could get us past this.
My magic is useless against the Black Breath, and there's no way
Wow,
around
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Odin saw to that long ago.
What are you
You're
doing
very
here?
fast, lady.
Making sure you can finish your journey.
Why wait to warn us?
I was busy, saving my friend, if you remember.
All right, lady. Don't be mean.
The Black Breath is a corruption of magic. Even I can't dispel.
Oh, he's a little mountain face.
Only
Didn't
the
even see
pure
that
light
before.
of Alfheim is strong enough to break through. But that road is long. What does this goal mean to you?
It's everything.
Follow me.
Why help us?
Maybe I see more of myself in you than I'm willing to admit. Maybe by helping you, I'll make up for a lifetime of mistakes. Or maybe I just like you.
Even though we shot your friend?
Even though you shot my friend. Yes.
Atreus, don't push your luck. That's the thing you say.
Where must we go?
To a realm beyond your own.
Ooh, fun times. Wow, we were very close to a cutscene. I wish I'd
We're
known
going
that.
to another realm? Are you coming with
We
us?
should have known that. We
Only
could have done
for a
that,
little while.
last time.
Only for a little while.
Also, talking about like getting it. I think we should probably do another poll again and see if we could get people to respond. But when we polled like last, and that was a couple of years ago, so that number has obviously drifted. Most of our fanes were in their like early to mid 20s.
We'll use this. Graythaw.
Can't. Sindri said it was broken.
Sindri.
The dwarf at the foot of these hills.
He was fixing it when we got here.
Well, no one was there when I passed by. Perhaps he finished. Dwarves are awfully resourceful.
And irritating, based on the two we have met.
That too. Just give that a turn. There.
So I don't know how much people would go for.
Tyr's temple is at the center of the lake. It is from there we travel to Alfheim.
Neat.
Thankfully, it's no longer underwater.
Why is that creature in the bay?
No one knows. He just appeared one day. Soon after, Thor attacked, and their battle could be felt across all the realms. Ultimately, it ended in a stalemate, and Thor returned to Odin empty-handed. The serpent stayed and grew so large, he now spans all of Midgard.
See? Told you.
They've hated each other ever since. Destined to kill each other come Ragnarok.
You believe in Ragnarok?
I dearly wish I didn't, child.
Of course, we know the title of the...
You know, we actually talked to the world serpent.
You did?
An exaggeration.
I'm good with languages, even ones I've never heard before. But when he talks, I can't understand any of it.
Sadly, no one can. He speaks a dead tongue.
Oh. Must be lonely.
I don't know how dead... By the way, this is hilarious, BT dubs, that I am like... Literally, the plot is telling me to backtrack anyway. That's great.
Watch your step. Just along here.
But yeah,
Sure?
technically...
We
Well, actually,
came
I don't
through
know.
here
I don't know what the
before,
technical
there's no way
definition of a
back
dead
up.
language is.
See?
It might...
Is
You
that
might still call it a
so?
dead language if there's only one
Let me show
practitioner.
you something.
The problem is just that if that practitioner can't speak any other languages...
Are you watching?
Are you going to teach me how to interact with blue things?
What? It's solid.
Elven architecture. My bowstring was soaked in the light of Alfheim. It can now reawaken the magic of the elves.
Wait, it won't just disappear, will it?
Not as long as the light shines free. This way.
I want one. Those roots. What kind of magic is that?
It's Vanir.
From Vanaheim?
You know of it?
Just stories. Mother didn't say much about the Vanir gods. Just that they're always at war with the Aesir. As compared to Odin and Thor, they're the good guys.
There are no good gods, boy. Thought I taught you that.
Careful. Interesting. Vanir magic, huh? It's definitely true that, if I remember correctly, a lot of the descriptions of the Vanir and stuff is a little... It's not as clear as the Aesir, but some of that might also be that, speaking of dead languages, dear Norseman, fuck you for not writing anything down.
Built with help from the giants, Great Tyr used it to travel the 9 realms and keep the peace between
Do we have to
them.
blow the horn?
Doesn't seem very peaceful. Everywhere we go, we're attacked.
Hey, Serpent Boy's looking.
Especially by dead things.
The risen dead grow ever more numerous. Once the roads and trails would have been full of people. Now all have hid or fled, save for the Reavers, savage enough to
Sorry, there was
survive
a bug
in
on my
such a
microphone.
world.
I may have to persist later so I can boople it. But, as I was saying, shit-talking the Norsemen, guys, fuck you for not writing anything down. The runic system of writing existed for a good couple of 100 years, I think, before Christianization happened. And unfortunately, only post-Christianization did anybody bother to write down the poetic and prose
Make
Eddas.
a right at the bottom of these stairs.
So all of our sources about Ragnarok and the gods and everything are post-Christianization and usually take on either a direct, like, folkloric
Hey,
bent,
another one of those light crystals.
or are, this is
there
just a
while I
story
reawaken the
that
light.
you told that is clearly not real.
That did it. What are we doing exactly?
Mending the disrepair. Start by lifting that axle.
Oh, there it is, that axle, huh?
Good. Now push
Time for
it
some
back into
dwarven
place.
clockwork technology. Clock dwarf technology.
Now realign the wheel onto the track.
Well, I mean, it's not just that. We have, like, rune stones that they carved, right?
Now
Like, they
push the
standing
bridge
stones and stuff.
along the track.
What? The whole entire bridge is turning. How is the whole entire bridge turning? Boy, you're really strong.
Just keep pushing until the bridge reaches its first position. Tired yet?
No.
He's always been really strong.
There we go. Got it. Goes. But so we have examples of, like, standing stones that they marked down, but they weren't keeping any records until the Eddas, which was, like, several hundred years after. So
So about the dead.
there's a lot of confusing things
We
here.
heard someone call them Hellwalkers. But what are they?
They are poor, restless souls, denied their judgment and their peace.
By what? Could Vanir magic raise the dead?
It could, once, but this is no spell. This plague of dead is but a symptom of a world out of balance. Something or someone has meddled with powerful forces. That is all I know for
Hitting
sure.
our basic, hitting our...
That's perfect. Come back up. We're ready now.
It's our basic, high fantasy or even dark fantasy shenanigans. Things were functional once. We could do great things, but now shit's a little fuckled.
That was impressive. You didn't hurt your back, did you?
I did not hurt my back.
You think I hurt my back, boy? I have punched bigger
Through
things.
these doors.
Wait, so did the Giants or the Elves build here?
Both.
All the races helped with its construction. It was the last great act of cooperation between the realms before peace disappeared for good.
9 realms, 9 things.
Leosta.
Your bowstring stopped glowing.
Its power is now depleted. Only a few knocks of magic remained in the bowstring, and we used them. Your bow, please. Once you claim the light of Alfheim, infuse the bowstring with its power. Don't forget.
You talk like you're not coming with us.
I'll try, but measures were taken to keep me trapped in Midgard.
Why?
The gods don't care for me much.
Is this it? It's so dark.
This temple has been asleep, underwater for almost 150 winters. It needs only the light of the Bifrost to reawaken.
Neat. The Bifrost being a rainbow bridge, which is a mythological high level. Very common theme. Rainbows or bridges.
Those roots don't look like your magic.
They aren't. These roots are part of the Great World Tree and make travel between the realms possible.
So broken. Other universal constants, by the way, or near universal constants.
Approach the
Almost
table.
every culture we know of that
How
has
does
a
it
recorded
work?
mythography.
You will need this, a Bifrost, to create travel between realms. It can capture, hold, and transfer the light of Alfheim. Place the Bifrost there.
Almost universally have a journey to the underworld and have a flood. There's
What
also
now?
usually a chaos
The
god.
temple needs time to wake up from its long slumber.
Deities of
It
chaos.
is from this room, and this room alone, that you will be able to cross between realms. What you see before you represents the temple in which we stand, as well as the realm towers that encircle the Lake of Nine outside.
Oh.
All the realms exist in the same physical space, reflections of each other. These doors, the towers outside, and the 9 realms are all intertwined and coexisting on the branches of the World Tree, separated only by the Bifrost light of Alfheim. This place can focus and control that light.
And is this the World Tree?
Only an artistic representation of it. No, the Yggdrasil is much, much more than this. The Tree of Life is bound to the fate of the world, just as we are bound to it. The tree nourishes our soils. The dew from its leaves feeds our valleys and rivers. The tree's very existence supports all of creation along its boughs. Its life energy interwoven into the tapestry of life. Birth, growth, death, and
Now,
rebirth.
Kratos being
Every
mythological
strand
himself,
transcending
but
time,
Greek mythological, I wonder what he thinks of all
transcending
this, because these are not
Everything comes
necessarily
back to the
compatible nor incompatible mythologies.
So, that's how it works. But I'm guessing you were looking for a more practical answer.
Yes.
Very well. The bridge you pushed outside is currently positioned to lead to the realm of Vanaheim. Instead, turn the wheel to our actual destination.
Vanaheim. Odin has prevented
Alfheim.
access to this realm. A travel rune will never work.
Wait, is this moving the big
Missing
bridge
the realm?
outside?
Yes, the wheel turns the bridge, and the bridge aligns to the different
Sorry,
realm
my phone
towers
buzzed.
on the
Hold on.
lake outside.
Wait, there's no tower on this one.
And that's why realm travel to Jotunheim is impossible. Without a tower for the bridge to lock into, the sequence can't begin. Every realm has a travel room that
Archive.
unlocks the bridge to
About
that
the
realm.
event starting.
I'm giving you the one for Alfheim. Now you can lock in your destination.
Travel to Alfheim.
We're ready. Remember to take the Bifrost. You don't want to lose that. Now the realm travel bridge will align, and the realm between realms will open.
Neat. Lots of proper nouns, lady. Very cool.
See that giant crystal? Each realm has a corresponding one that focuses and amplifies the power of the Bifrost, opening the bridge to that realm. That's why realm travel is only possible from this room.
What about that one realm tower missing from the lake?
The Jotunheim Tower disappeared from all realms over 100 winters ago, when the giants vanished from
Also,
Midgard.
the giant's fucked up.
Where the tower went and how they moved it remain a mystery.
Gigantomachy, by the way, War with the Giants, very common mythological trope as well.
It didn't work. We're still here.
Follow me.
The Bifrost is dark.
This trip was its last use. There's no going back until it's replenished with the light of Alfheim.
So we are trapped.
Someone of your ability should have little trouble getting back to Midgard.
And we'll be able to make the light red go away?
With the captured light of Alfheim, yes.
I mean, she just told you that everything is, like, superimposed like a giant layer. Dramatic shot. Whoa. Alfheim is fucking tropical. I do not think those kinds of broadleafs grow in
Welcome to Alfheim, gentlemen.
these kinds of broadleafs.
Think you can spot the light? I can barely see it. Something's wrong. See that column of light on the horizon? It's housed in the heart of a ring temple. We'll find what we need there. No. No. Damn it, not yet.
What's happening?
To restore the Bifrost magic, you must step into the light. But be very careful not to get caught.
No!
Well, I guess she got kicked back.
She's not dead. Is she?
No, I don't think so.
Not likely.
She just got sent back to Midgar. Just play the sound when the Styx takes you back in Hades.
Look at this place.
Stay by me. Touch nothing.
This is, by the way, great. Shout out to Santa Monica Studio. Great pull for them to pull, like, this very different kind of foliage. I don't recognize the white leaves of the trees. Though I do believe that is a real thing. But, like, these kinds of, like, big broad leaves and hanging and stuff, that is not normal for a northern climate like that. I'm pretty sure because that would freeze.
Okay. What is that?
Hold on. Let's kick pots first. What was your problem, boy?
I think you killed it. Look up there. Whoa, what's that about?
Not our concern, boy. Focus.
Situational awareness, boy. Dead elves?
Look here. What does it say?
Something about an eternal war for the light. I don't get it. If both sides need it, why not just share it?
Greed. You will find it a common cause for war.
Big shiny light. But yeah, so I mentioned earlier how a lot of cultures have similar mythologies. For instance, I mentioned earlier, there's usually, this is an Indo-European thing, a storm god defeats a chaotic water god. It is even true even in this, the conflict between Thor and Jormungandr, the world serpent, who is a, chaotic water deity. It's very, very common. Are elves bugmen?
They keep murdering the light elves.
It is war. The end of one. The robed one's lost.
Oh.
Don't go!
dark elves have like bug wings. Bye.
What are they attacking us for? We didn't do anything.
More will come.
Interesting we count Draugr as primordials. Let's see. Yeah, beasts. And then Hellwalkers, and then elves. Alfar. If you're trying to write, urban fantasy stuff, or even just,
Where's this stuff
modern,
even come from?
like if you're taking fantasy contexts, you're a high fantasy writer, make sure to take these common mythological cues. Frog.
Did you say something?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why do you hear something? You hear mysterious voices, you should tell me, boy.
Another cipher piece. I'll see what I can fit together.
Alright, 2 of 4. Just love the mystical atmosphere for this, though. But as I was saying, if you're going to be
At least we're getting closer to the light.
write urban fantasy or write usually in the
Wait,
all myths
is
are
that
true
Sindri?
kind of a thing or whatever, think about these kinds of like mythological constants and connections. Also just good if you want to write high fantasy and you're trying to like create your own myths, draw from similar concepts as people, but don't like literally just do the lines. That's a very funny thing about the Legend of the Five Rings is that
Look, there's a
while
big
it
tangled up over there.
uses like some Japanese mythological figures for the Great Fortunes and for the chief deities and kind of similar ideas for its like conception of stuff, the actual story of like the 9 named great kami with a K who like settle Rokugan and all that stuff, that's just the Kronos myth again.
Yes, come in.
So this is... So we got a wolfskin shoulder guard. So this would lower my strength a little bit. But it would give me some vitality and some defense. This would give me a lot of defense and a little runic. That would give me defense and I mean, all this stuff is like, that would be pretty cool.
Where were you even carrying those?
So I cannot buy these upgrades anyway.
Be seeing ya.
So maybe we will upgrade our armorage. doesn't seem to work. Can I get an angle on all three? Nope, there's a bloody great thing there. Okay. Let me try going around. Got him. I wanted to access a map, but apparently we're in a little bit of a scene sequence.
What'd you say?
I said nothing.
You hearing things, boy?
Really? Okay.
Alright, here we go. We do have a map. There's the lake. It's the zone we're going to. We do have 4K XP, as you say. Let's pick up some stuff. A lot of stuff is expensive, so let's see. I can also do evade forward and do a quick axe attack. Charge my axe. Oh, well, that would also help. So let's... And then I think we can...
Did your mother speak of this route?
Wish that cost less EXP than I thought it did. Hold on. Let's give Trace some points. So now, there we go.
Not much.
It's very complex.
Just that since the elves are always fighting over the light, it kept them isolated.
So, did I drink that already? Okay, yeah, that's just, I think it just gave me the step up.
Huh?
Again, I said nothing.
Weird. Could've sworn you said something.
What is it, boy?
Voices! You don't hear that?
I hear nothing.
It's going away now. It was screaming. Lots of voices. Angry. You really didn't hear
Nope.
that?
No.
It felt... evil.
So we can go that way. So that means our compass marker that way. That means we clearly, I guess, bang into this rock. Hold on. Kratos, just make up your fucking mind, Kratos. Turn a direction, please. It's not rocket science. Also, in reality, having actually rowed a canoe before, as a young lad in summer programs and the like, been canoeing. No, it's just it's going to be clever, but I guess not. That's not really how the physics would work. Is if you like pushed against. push against like a wall like that, you would, you know, push off and rotate around. There's leverage involved. But you know, video game physics can't always be perfect.
Look, should we try talking to them?
No,
But maybe they need help.
they do not stop us, so they do not concern us.
But
They
maybe...
do not concern us.
Focus. We're here for some light so we can go home, so we can defeat the Black Breath. Because Odin is kind of a dickhead. I mean, I haven't met him, but, like, he seems like he's kind of a douche. Odin is kind of a douche, by the way. A lot of people, because of Judeo-Christian elements and Christianization, conflate Odin with, like, you know, old man Father Sky guy.
Look at that. That must be the Ring Temple.
Big shiny light. And, you know, making him seem like, you know, just a rando old bearded guy, comparing him often with Jove and the like, you know. When Odin was a tricksy
Look,
motherfucker.
they have sand bowls in Alfheim too.
Odin was a tricksy motherfucker. He
Should I
usually
read
liked
it?
to pretend to be people.
What does it ask?
Without me or within me, death is sure. Yet within you, I am life most pure. But I don't see any runes around here.
Oh, we must find it. Back to the boat.
Is it gonna be blood? See, perfectly good. Pushed off perfectly well. The big lake. But Odin would you know usually put on disguises and wander places, fuck with people.
It's sad the elves can't work things out. Alfheim's such a beautiful place, but war makes it ugly.
You see with the eyes of a child. In war, a soldier sees beauty only in the blood of his enemy. The rest of him is lost, sometimes never to return.
You know about war, don't you?
Wars are fought for two things, survival or advantage. Battles may be won by the better soldier. Wars are won by those who are willing to sacrifice everything to ensure victory.
The blue door! That's gotta be the entrance. Let's
Something
go.
like that. Okay, careful.
Careful,
Here
boy.
it is.
What are they doing?
They're gonna tell him to be careful.
The bridge is on. They covered the crystal with that stuff. Why?
To prevent reinforcements.
Yeet! Oh well. Found it.
I'm ready!
We're learning things about my new abilities. My boomerang throw is cool, but I'm not very good at it. Can't hop down there, so...
Maybe we can fix the bridge from down there? Okay, so that did something. I think. What is their problem with us?
We do not belong here.
Wait, combined together like that, they kind of look like a room. It doesn't make sense.
Come, back to the sand bowl.
Figured it out. Hold on. Shh.
Sindri said Mother was a warrior. Was she in a war too?
Of a sort. Her family was decimated by hostile rivals, and she alone survived. She walked the warrior's path, but her war was to live on, to brave an unforgiving world alone.
And that's why she asked Sindri and Brock to make her the axe?
She had the strength to wield such a weapon, and the wisdom to use it for good. She found purpose in protecting the weak.
So, she'd help out the elves?
No.
Oh, I gotta go all the way to the top. Got it. There's 3 of them anyway. All right. Interesting.
Here we go! At the ready. I'm not ready.
So this just to open that back up on the other side. Fun with puzzles. Great, more of this shit. Haven't really seen any runes. So that
Atreus, to me.
So that opens back up that way. Flip. Yeah, this high-level map's not very useful at all. How the heck do I get around then? This is why mini-maps are sometimes important. Because I do not understand the exact geography of this place. I would assume that that would be the thing to go through, but there's nothing to go through there, so... I do not think I can... Don't. Unfortunately, my magical lock-on axe powers do not apply to roots. That hole anyway, so I guess I would have to go around, but I don't. This is the thing about being a little too open world that I don't really like. Is like I have no idea if I'm supposed to be here right now, or if this is, I even have to be here at all. You know, this could be 100% optional. And if it is 100% optional, at what point I would be able to do it? Because, like, there's no visual cues to any of this as to, like, unlike, say, like, some places have, like, the red ability. But these I know what to do with. It's just I can't do it yet. And I guess I just have to fuck off and leave because I can't tell what to do. Not even Atreus has any smart comments for me. So I guess I'll just keep progressing the plot. The most annoying thing is I know where I need to go to get certain things. It's just I don't see how they connect up. And like I said, there's no mini-map, so the high-level map isn't very helpful at all. So I guess I'll just go poke sand. It's a weird feeling where, like, the game wants you to explore, but also doesn't want you to explore yet. And it's hard to know when to explore.
Father, you ever know anyone else who heard voices?
I knew desperate men at sea who, when our supplies ran dry, would quench their thirst by drinking seawater. They swore the sirens, evil creatures singing to them from nearby islands, were in fact their wives and daughters calling them home. They endangered the crew, steering us toward the reefs.
How did you fix them?
We threw them overboard.
Oh. Well, good thing I didn't drink any seawater. Right? Father, the pillars and ring form an elvish rune.
Yeah, cool. I hope you can figure that shit out. I can't.
Draw it. Boy!
It was the voices again, but different voices. Less angry. They were asking for help.
We are here for the light. I do not care who they are, nor what they want.
You never care about anything.
You have something to say?
No.
Thought so, boy.
Luger.
Luger, huh?
What's happening? Whoa! Look what we found!
An alternate path.
Father?
Yes.
The voices I heard, it was hard to make out, but way in the back I'm pretty sure I heard Mother.
That is not possible.
But I know what I heard.
Atreus, enough.
He looks different. Look at those horns.
Behind me, boy.
That can't be good.
Alright, come on. You should have a little bit of flinch in you. chokes. Uh-oh. Well, rip that guy. Yes, I noticed. It's my... These guys are fucking... Alright, hold on. Get back here real quick. Good, you got him. There's another rune chest. I'm really not... Usually those things stick out like that. There's one. It's on the other side. This game is very good. I think that is my only, like, negative interaction so far is this kind of thing. Is just... The maps and the geometry are very complex, and you can see a lot of stuff because it's obviously all, like, rendered out already. But it means that there's a lot of moments where I'm like, where the fuck is that? Where is that? How do I get there? Because... Like I said, the game doesn't really have a mini-map or anything, so I feel like there's a lot of times where I'm just like, well, how the fuck do I get to that thing? What's that? Where is that?
Can we keep moving?
How do we get there? I am attempting to move, boy. And this is why you should just always have a mini-map. If you don't have a mini-map, fuck you, actually. Why don't you have a mini-map? A player should always be able to... Because it's like... Some people will be like, but you don't have a mini-map in real life. Yeah, no, you don't have a mini-map in real life. But in real life, also, you are not limited by the constraints of the game world. Like, I'm pretty sure Kratos is a big, strong guy, and there looks like there's space behind those. If this was real life, Kratos could literally scale that and just hop up there. I could fucking scale that. And I'm not, you know, a giant pile of man meat. And we could, like, move around that way. But in God of War, you can't jump. White Kratos can't jump. So, you should just give... You should always give the player as much complete information about certain things as you can. Let go, and then...
Think that side hallway will get us to the temple?
We will find out.
So there's the middle, and then there's the two sides. Interesting. And we can't get there from here, right? Hold on, did I see like a circle prompt over here? I thought I saw a little thing. And that is not interactable at all, so let's just go down the ladder. Yeah, he's standing in the middle, so he doesn't want us. All the way down. Hold on. Okay, I thought I saw, you know, ye old, oops, missed. Ye old Rooney glow on that opposite side, but I did not. Apparently. Ah, but that is ye old Rooney glow. Atreus, are you fucking aiming? Why can't I wheel the camera around that far? Didn't get it. And that doesn't move that. Interesting stuff. Luckily, I've learned that my audience doesn't care about me repeating things a few times, as you saw with the saga of Barth. So we can take a couple cracks at some stuff you guys don't seem to mind.
You were wrong back there.
Oh?
I know Mother's voice better than anyone. It was her.
She is gone, boy. Speak no more of this.
Fine.
That's a little weird. So I don't like when my controller was vibrating a lot. Alright, so that, like... Well, I guess I follow you then, buddy. Since you're jumping out ahead of stuff. So let's... Watch that. I do not like these weird mirror doors, by the way, because they look like rooms, but then you get in front of them. Well, they do have the ancient Nordic rune for up. Climb up. Oi! Oi, horn boy! Rainbow. Boy, there's a lot of you freaks, huh? Here we go.
Hold on, boy! Fight! Run, boy!
Sucks to be you, suckers. Sucks to suck, huh? Axe went pretty far. Anyway, I'm gonna powerbomb this guy. Can't see shit.
Thanks.
Why you want me to purchase skills? I only got like 300 EXP. Unless he like unlocks something special? No. Okay. Why are you ratting me out to unlock?
No way across here. Too bad the witch's bowstring doesn't work anymore.
All right, so we can do that after we get you the magic bow. Got it. Same with that little side passage. So this is like some of our weird white goop corruption. I don't see any of the little viney dudes around though.
Follow me, Atreus.
Hey, you sure the witch is okay? I'd hate to think she died helping us.
She knew what she was doing.
Okay.
Also, I told you earlier I didn't think she died or anything. I'm pretty sure she's fine. Is this like a... No, it's not a floor. This way? This door? Whee!
Ugh, More of it.
If we cut enough away, the bridge above us should reappear.
Right.
Expect resistance.
Right.
That's just the very excellent reflection textures. It's very shiny, but very distracting. Okay. Oh, okay. We just straight up crawl over there. All right, got it. Thank you, weird runic marks telling me where I can climb to.
Ready yourself!
Good, wait, that later. I'm sorry, what?
How do you do something made of rock?
You find its weak point!
Woo! Whoop. Nope, 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 nope. None of that.
Tell me when.
Suppose it's core. Got it. I figured that. There it is.
We can use it against them!
Ow. Rawr. Kratos Mayan.
Father!
Need a res.
You'll be okay. On your left! Incoming fire!
I'm having a little bit of problem with like some of these like attacks you need to like move out of
He's open! Now to take.
because Kratos is kind of large and clunky. Okay.
Whoa! I can't believe that worked!
Punch, rock, rock, punch. But like my normal sidle speed's a little slow for like circle strafing. Now there are ads. Why are there ads? You auto lock me onto. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Alright, cool. Broke his weird stony heart. Really? Is now the right time for that? warriors. The fuck does that fall under, huh? Interesting.
Watch our backs, boy.
Always fun to punch a new stone rock. There it is. Okay. Primordial. Interesting. One of the ancients. Part of Ymir. The ice giant, by the way, who they, his body became to stuff.
Freezing at first. Stop.
You know me, love to chop trees. Or whatever this shit actually is. I don't know if it's actually a tree. It's something.
That did it. We brought the main bridge back.
We must find a way up.
Sorry, a little bit of a yawn. A little bit of a thing in my eye. Okay.
This way?
I thought you jumped down for a second.
Huh. Guess the light makes more than bridges. Maybe this will spit us out on top.
Sorry, itchy eye. Hopefully I sound okay as I lead around.
Look! The blue door! We made it!
Okay.
You know, I will never get used to walking on solid light.
Don't worry, boy. I'm used to it. It's
The door.
for game
There's no
day.
seam.
What?
We have a problem.
Trying to use my elbows, Mike Arm.
These doors do not open.
Hello? I don't get it. I even have a door then. Hello?
Come, we will find another way in.
My eyes are bothering me a little bit. But okay. Alright, we're good. Well, we're not good. My eyes are very hot. I think I need to go splash some water in my face. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry about that little delay there. Okay, I'm back. One very cold application of water to my face later, we're better. And I say very cold because it is currently 46 degrees outside. It's Florida, by the way. So let's see about alternate doors. Stretch that out a little.
The dwarf again.
Sindri? Hey, Sindri.
This way.
Hey, Sindri. Could you take a look at this?
Whoa! You killed an ancient?
Yes.
Was it difficult?
Yes.
Is that all you're gonna give me?
Yes.
Kratos.
What speaks to
You're
you?
the best. Okay, so woo! I like that. I do not have enough ancient hearts though. Nor do I have enough cash. I mean, I am getting beat up a lot, but I can't afford the full set. I mean, I can probably sell the stuff I got. Or, hold on. Can I just upgrade this?
I don't suppose you can try keeping that clean?
Yeah, I'm level 2. Alright, so I've upgraded that as much as we can go.
Fine piece of work. If I say so myself.
And unfortunately, we don't have enough. Well, now we don't have enough either. So we'll keep an eye out for those. If we get enough mats, we can bump those up to.
Oh, we can't forget you. Don't forget to wash your hands.
And this is a shrine, right?
Here, boy.
Yep.
Another one.
This giant's a sorceress. Her name's Groa. Looks like she had visions.
9 realms.
Did Odin kill her for her book?
So we got like. Okay. Let's try this and see if I can get good at combos.
Hey, how did Sindri get ahead of us?
He and the blue one do seem to travel quickly.
Huh.
Magic.
We're inside. Of course.
Yeah, it's the horned prig again. Excuse me, pardon me. Just have to clothesline this guy, grab his stick, shank him with it. Alright, cool.
That one's down!
A little annoyed how these guys don't have a lot of the yellow circles or whatever, but do seem to not get hit stunned a lot.
Did I do okay?
You must learn efficiency, boy.
Also, no health drops? Anybody? Bueller? Should scroll my display down so I can tell whether or not I'm speaking good. That's a good speak level. When I have my health camera. That's probably not a very good speaking level. Not the camera, the monitor. There's no cameras involved. Now I'm blind. I'm going to get angry because otherwise I'm going to die. Whoa! That was a fun combo. Fucking stairs.
Whoa! Now that's impressive.
More of these weird goop chests. Weird goop chests with their tendrils to nowhere. Interesting. So that's clearly not the only one of those around. I wonder what this stuff's supposed to be made of. Is it metal? Because, like, obviously the gold filigree is metal, but, like, this is very shiny stuff, but it doesn't look like it's damaged metal. Is it a very glossy, like a porcelain? I want to talk with the art designers on this. Slightly off. That would have opened that back. Pants. Okay, new menu. Yeah, that's level 2. That gives me runic. Runic, but defensive. I'm good. Nice to have, though. Alright, God rays. Where are we going? Oh, up here. Okay, I see it now. A lot of fog and, like, light rays in this. While very pretty, do sometimes make it hard to see what's going on. Let's hop over here. Yeah, just precision jump on my back, boy, like we practiced. Up or down? Go. Never mind, just keep going diagonal. Okay.
There, the light.
They've covered it up with that stuff. How would they do that?
Just gotta keep holding on.
Look, another light up. What's he doing? Oh no! Why are they killing him? He didn't do anything.
Do not assume. You are seeing the end of a war, boy. You do not know what led to this moment.
But he didn't even defend himself.
That was his choice. We make ours. Focus up.
See, like, that guy. Why the fuck aren't you flinching? I don't like these guys. These guys are assholes. They should flinch. Okay, alright, okay. Guys, fucking guys, come on. Can I do fucking anything? Hello? No, not that one. The fuck. Call my fucking axe. talked about how that this game has like a lot of fucking systems. Die, please. Fuck off and die. Well,
What now?
The light is near. Look for a way inside.
That did it! Look! More light bridges!
Follow me. Enemies ahead!
Nice to have an easy fight every once in a while. I'm not ready.
ow. I think we got all. Yes, melee is definitely more powerful. But I definitely feel like even with, like, melee, those guys, like, those Dark Elf guys are just not really stopping what they're doing, which is kind of annoying. It makes them harder to deal with, like, because they can block and stuff, so you want to get close, but just when they're just like, nah, fam, I don't care that you're attacking me, it's like, alright, well, what do you want me to do? Like, Atreus can, like, shoot, like, 3 times, and he does basically no damage currently.
You're restoring all the pathways.
I also don't like my current... yeah, I need to hold on. I'm thinking about it. Not the war handle. Where's my... Is it my armor? Immediate for being hit to recover faster. Also, it's a passive effect. Yeah, this is nice, but, I'm getting blasted, and it's another one of those games where the health pickups are a little weird. Like, they don't seem to be universally dropped by enemies. Okay. Hive. Let me see. Thoughts? Okay, so we can like a couple of these at once.
Yeah, that looks too hard. Maybe we can find the light somewhere else.
No, give me a moment.
That's not the right angle. I mean, they're in a ring. There's not an angle where I can get all of them. Maybe I just don't like how we've designed this zone. Like, I feel like there's a lot more There's a lot more brain thinky meat that this game is not suited to. Me no want think, me Kratos, me Smash.
See? It's too hard. We should go.
Not yet.
God Christ, game designers. Okay, I get what we're doing with the character building, but like, don't condescend to me. I get that, like, we have to do a through line, but where's the fucking through line? Don't, like, cause, like, working with Kratos like this, like, over the shoulder and, like, moving and stuff, it's not, like, super fluid or anything. I got, like, a light over there, but there's nothing to hit over there. Nice. I can't, like, melee attack those at all. Yeah, so, I didn't even get to. If only my ability to lock on with my axe worked for non-enemy objects, game designers. Yeah, I literally don't. We're gonna be here for 5 million hours again. Like, I can get 2, but there's like 6 of these.
I don't think you're gonna get it. You should go.
I will get it.
See, like, that shit. Don't do that, game designers. You're literally mocking me. I don't know the solution yet, no. So stop commenting on it and, like, start giving hints.
Now can we go?
I require silence.
Yeah, guys, probably don't sound like it, but we're getting pretty close to me, like, fucking throwing shit moment. I do not like this, like, commentary on what the fuck I'm doing. I would much prefer if the game gave me tips for what the fuck I am doing. Because, like, I don't see, like, a good angle. Like, Atreus is, like, looking at those 3. Oh, were those all... Okay, so that worked. Those are all connected. So after, like, 3 snide comments, you actually started looking at something useful. Thank you. Now, if you weren't looking at Atreus, you probably wouldn't have noticed. And then those are all connected. And then those are all connected inside. Okay. That would have been much easier if, like, instead of being like, it's too hard, Atreus was like, hey, don't these look lined up? Like, just... If you're gonna offer hints, offer hints. Like, I caught that he was standing there staring at, like, the easiest one to start with.
I don't think we're supposed to be in here.
Quiet.
No shit, kid.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Stay alert and by my side.
I heard it.
Hey, when we make it to the light, how do you think we get it into the Bifrost?
The witch said to step into it
She did?
when she was ripped away from this realm.
Oh, how'd I miss that?
You were more concerned with her safety than our goal. Quiet. I have him. Your knife boy.
Sucks to be you, nerd. Why are elves bees, by the way?
That was close.
Do not stray from me, boy.
You don't gotta tell me.
Duck.
Oh, it's so sticky. Another one!
Stay back.
I knew that was gonna happen.
The light!
Yes, we are near our goal, but we must be careful. Understand?
God.
There. When it falls, be ready. We will need to move quickly.
Okay.
Jump, boy!
Right! Look out!
Here they come! Stay behind me and protect our flank!
Yes, sir!
Okay, so these guys are like squishy moves. That's kind of fun. Did I not call you to come back, Axe? Okay, alright. We're just gonna
Keep shooting, boy! I will clear our path! Shorten the time between your volleys! There are many targets! You will not miss! A narrow path negates superior numbers! Stay focused!
pretty cool until I ran out of rage, and now I have to deal with all of these assholes whose design I don't like as enemies over and over again. That's not... You fucking... Is my... I mean, they don't... Nope. This works until one of them does their unblockable chin move. Am I supposed to have had, like, what, different skills by now or something? Like... No, that was the direction that... Because the way got blocked.
Boy.
Yeah, I noticed that at the end about parrying, but it's like... It kind of works. But even when I started parrying towards the end there a little bit, it also kind of didn't work because you could still be in the way of the combos.
Are you injured?
Maybe they were...
I'm fine.
Maybe they were going for, like, the cool, you know, Spartan Leonidas, which also would not... probably work in some of the timeography of when this was supposed to have happened.
The light. It's making the whole temple reappear.
Like, you know, the narrow path and the shield wall.
Wait. It's singing. I hear her! I told you I heard her! Do you think she's in there? Ah! Ah! Ugh. It really hurt. I felt like my hand was on fire.
Stay here.
But I want to
Stay here. Only use it as a last resort.
You're giving me your axe?
I'm letting you hold my axe. It is not a gift.
still.
What is this?
Yeah,
Faye?
it did have some parry extra shenanigans.
You have to come back. You left me here alone.
Atreus?
Alone with him. He always leaves. He's never here. He doesn't want me and he never will.
That's not true. If you roll back on the footage, you will see I was parrying towards the end there because I was like, wait, does it want me to pick? Because yellow is obviously unstunnable, not unparryable. Red is unblockable.
I don't know him and he doesn't know me. Doesn't seem to want to. I'm strong. I'm smart. I'm not what he thinks I am. I know better. He doesn't talk to me. Doesn't teach me. It should have been him. Do you hear me? Him, not you. Except, I don't mean that. You know I love him. I just wish he was better. I know he can be. So if he tries, I'll try. But if he doesn't, please come back. I know you're out there somewhere.
This is new. Lock the camera.
Faye. Wait. Come back! No! No! What have you done? Why did you do that?
I saved you! You were trapped in there! I waited, but you wouldn't come out! So I pulled you out!
Boy, I was gone only...
Oh.
moments.
No! You've been gone a long, long time! I didn't know what to do! You left me here! Again! Why don't you care?
That's impossible.
We should go before they come back. I hope you got what you needed.
Yes.
Look! There's our exit. But there's no light to make a bridge. We're trapped. And the witch's bowstring is useless.
Boy, your bow. Hold it out.
I have acquired light arrows. Clearly we're about to defeat Ganon.
On my mark, loose your arrow into the stone.
It worked.
We can now make our way back. Come.
What the fuck that was?
That stairway is blocked. There's a light crystal ahead, just laying there. Maybe it'll help us get out of this stupid place.
Oh, I see. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Oh, I see. Since loot. Well, luckily you can always backtrack us. Okay, so this doesn't appear to be too advanced, though. Yoink. There's still some, like, goopy hive tree here. What? How? Oh. It's hooked up there, okay. I was like, how the fuck does that help? These game designers, man, they're so smarty pants with all their things in their places. But also, seriously, elves. Elves who built this thing. Wouldn't it have been much easier if you just, like, did that to that thing down there where the crystal actually fucking is? Oh, this thing, hold on. I'm leaning like, oh, wow. I don't know how well you heard me, but that was very dangerous on my leg. I'm leaning kind of weird on my side to, like, peer around the corner. I will adjust my seating accordingly. Yeah, so you're... Excuse me! Thank God. You're in the abyss now. Alright. Power clothesline him. Does look like these guys, these assholes, do have an adverse reaction to light arrows. There we go. Oh, that's that crystal over there again. I kind of wish there was a, like, a thing-ist, like... It's gonna want me to be in the center here.
Finally! I'll light the crystal if you find me an angle.
Let us make our way back up.
Is there a simple way to do that? Did kind of walk right into that one. Smoosh bug. Maybe I need to get my sprinty attack. Yeah, I kind of. That's another thing that's kind of like. I did get this like parry counter attack, but it eats the enemies across the fucking map where I can't continue to combo them. Though, if I can get them off the edge, that works. That at least I am glad for. But there's a lot of like. There's a lot of. No. Later have skills now. Weaken. Stun. I have short XP. Probably better for closing distance, and yes, I bought my parrying. So, yeah. How to skedaddle. Light statues.
This is block 2.
Oi! See that? Because he wasn't going over an edge. He just got yeeted outside of my combo radius. Little annoying. No, I kind of like my... Lighting it won't work. We'll unlight it.
Where are you taking that? Oh look, the blue door that's not a door.
And a sand bowl.
But how do you expect me to reach it?
Oh, hey, first of all.
Boy, over here.
Read that while I lift this heavy thing. What was it? I didn't hear you.
You gonna carry that everywhere?
I just might.
I mean, I literally walked up here and you were like, oh no, how do I get to the sand bowl? And there's a thing for a crystal right here. You fucking missed. That goes across. Just start. I also have concerns about how many of these little ladybop flowers there are. Oh my God, is there like a time limit on this? Guys, why is it also a time trial? I can't move that fast. Kratos is slow. Oh my God. Fuck. God damn it. No, you can't do that. I am trying to beat this time trial, boy. I am not going to be very good at this game if boy is just going to make smart-ass remarks about how fucking slow I am. Okay. Let's reset everything. So, hold on. I think everything's so freaking slow. Also, I can somehow miss the fucking... Whatever. This game might be a little too expansive. I don't think I have the patience for all this bullshit. Like, it's just... I know what there's so many times I can visualize what they want me to do, but I cannot do it in the exact way that they want, and it's just like... Am I supposed to play this game for like 4 hours hucking axes? Alright, fuck you. I don't care if I need these things to grow or whatever. They're clearly not important.
Well,
Okay. Oh, I do have to go up there though, so I can get an angle on the fucking root things. Okay, so you can I thread the needle though?
maybe instead of looting a sacred temple, you can just get out of here.
If I want your opinion, boy, I will ask for it.
Alright. One more, I get maximum rage. Also, I mean, after all that effort, it was just here. So let's pop this out. I've decided I don't like Alfheim. My spatial awareness is actually pretty good. You can take tests for these kinds of things. I usually do very well in those, but I don't... It's something about the way...
You can reach the bowl now.
Big boy Kratos Clunkerman works that I like. It's very hard for me to like...
What does this mean?
Seed.
Remember the shape.
Yeah, I know.
Come on. There we go. Just send him over. Okay, I guess it's not just me. Yeah, like, there's a lot of, like, angles and a lot of spaces, and I talked about it earlier. Everything is made with this, like...
Yeah, and see. Stupid.
Reflective, like, porcelain or, like, marble material that, like, is really confusing. Like, I talked about it earlier about in, like, the depths of the temple before this bit, like, in the trench and stuff, where there's all those, like, reflective triangles, and I'm just like, is that a door or what? Like, what am I looking at here? Is there, like... Is a vantage point. Is there like a thing here? No, it's just an artistic, etc. The game designers have very clear aesthetics for a lot of this. Okay. Hi. Excuse us? Pardon us? You guys locked yourselves out? Fuck you, no it doesn't.
Great. The one with the horns is back. What does he want now?
He's swearing vengeance or some bullshit.
I hate that guy.
He will be back.
We really gotta go back down here again?
Do you see any other way?
No.
Then,
We must. This is like, also, like, speaking of my mini-map problem, I hate that this is, you can hear me slamming. I don't like that this is as zoomed in as the map gets and you can't free rotate. Like, it's a very nicely detailed map. You'd think you'd be able to punch in a little closer and actually, like, figure some shit out. This game doesn't do wonders for my spatial awareness, and L5 in particular seems designed to be confusing. Like, look how fucking shiny everything is, and how it's, like... Wait, so... This is where my compass says, because I've got my witch compass. Oh.
Great. Now I can barely see.
there's light. May do.
Hold on, there's somebody behind me. What am I gonna do? Grab on this. I love how the other one just stands there and is like, "You done? You okay?"
It would help me if you would hold the light up so I could see where I'm shooting.
Use your ears. Adapt.
I am.
Yep, so I mentioned this earlier. Clearly we get access to some side passages and stuff. I cannot angle up very easily though. You okay, boy? Nothing. Why do we have holding cells for draggers? Regen a little bit really quick. Now, see, now that it's dim, the marble is not very... Now, is that it? Was that everything? Okay. Oh.
Plan on carrying the crystal everywhere like the last one?
If need be.
Come on, Atreus. I know you're mad, but you've already seen it be useful. It's important. It does stuff. Are you gonna carry this fucking crystal so we can make light bridges with your new fancy light powers? Automatic command. where this crystal went? Yeah, we just need to find a boat. We can go back to boat story time. It'll be perfectly fine. So we've crossed the 3-hour mark, though I started a little bit early, so it's a little before.
Shoot.
I know how it works.
There you go, boy. Now you're trying. Hey, remember we knocked some stuff over? We squished some guys? But we will probably try and, meander our way out of the water before we stop. I can't open these unless I have the crystal. I do not feel like grabbing the crystal and walking back over, so we will save that for some off-stream time.
Finally, we can use the same sand bowl that brought us down the first time. I want to get out of here.
See, this one's not timed. You'd think I'd be able to see these fucking Rooney-Doos better in the dark, but I do not. I do, however, need the cashola. I would like to buy some upgrades. I think I need to upgrade my wrists still. Okay. So, not through that side. Can I even... No, I do not think I can throw through this. Unless actually throwing vertically does not work. Was that... Nope. I feel like I'd be more comfortable with some of this, like, angle-ass puzzle stuff if, like, you could actually really play with Kratos' angles, right? Like, you can't even crouch, you can't jump. Like, it's just, hey, are you perfect? No? Well, fuck you, I guess. Trace is not even gonna shoot. See a target. So, I am once again going to leave that the fuck alone and get the fuck out of here. Only realized that in the end there. Hey, where'd you go? Where'd you go, bitch? Get back here. Man, I'm mad at you. I also don't like this playing with the light stuff. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't think I've got a... I have not been able to go back to a shop and buy a new Resurrection Stone. The addition of him leaving the blindy shooty things everywhere is very annoying. Because it makes it a lot harder to fucking I am dodging! Ah! Okay, that's bullshit. I was dodging, I was hitting the evade button towards the health, and he just was like, no, you can't move through me. My hitbox is like 3 meters all around me. And it's more like 1 meter, but you know what I mean. That is not okay, game designers. Especially considering how fucking long this takes by your own design. Because he, like, blinds me and leaves little dooley bops everywhere in his second phase. I try to parry those, but I can't because it's done, and then this doesn't work. Oh my. Of course, I get caught on shit. Yes, I'm being quiet now. I'm trying to focus on not dying like a boob. No joy, he does a fucking unblockable move from across the fucking map and I can't fucking see. I love it. No, don't you fucking dare! Don't you dare, asshole! Come the fuck back here! My, what a, well, it wasn't a waste because he's almost dead, but what fucking cheating horse shit. I should easily have been able to finish him with my fucking Spartan Rage super thing that won't come back during this boss fight. But no. He, like, fucking cheap dodges all of it. I don't understand your language, fuckboy.
No, that can't be.
What did it say?
That we made a grave mistake.
Oh, hey, look, Atreus learned to summon.
Did we help the wrong side? Let me guess. You're gonna be smug and say you told me we shouldn't get involved.
That is enough.
Can we go now?
I mean, to bring up Kratos' earlier point,
Do you remember the answer?
Yeah.
we had to get involved because we need the light. And those guys were stabbing us and not letting us get the light.
Boy, read this. Boy, what's that say? Only time you want to talk to me is when you need
Do you want to tell me something?
I said, the only time you care to talk to me is when you need me to translate for you. If Mom was
If
here...
your mother was still alive, we would not be here at all.
Okay.
Atreus.
Forget it.
Fine.
See, that doesn't move me. I mean, I'm not going to say that guy is designed so that he does that, but it does kind of seem like the interaction of him getting on his dumb, stupid, dumb wings and fluttering away is, like, supposed to make it so your Spartan Rage doesn't just crush him.
Was she in the light?
Who?
You know.
Oh. She was not there.
Not like you would even care if she was.
Mind your tongue, boy! Until our journey is over, one of us must remain focused. Do not mistake my silence for lack of grief. Mourn how you wish. to my own.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
No. Why would you? You do not know my ways. I know it has not been easy.
Anything further? We're gonna leave it there?
In the light, I felt only moments pass. If that is of some comfort to you.
That's good to know. Really. So, should we go back to Midgard? Face the Black Breath? Or do you think there's more to see in this realm?
I'm tired of this place. Let's fucking go back. L5 is dumb. Pretty, but dumb. Let's go this way. Yeah, run aground, Kratos. It's fine.
You're back. I see you've been busy.
Yes.
How observant.
I am known for my attention to detail. You boys look like you're gearing up for quite the journey. There's an abandoned temple in Midgard that a fellow dwarf converted to his personal storeroom. Packed it with all sorts of treasures he collected during his travels throughout the realms.
Throughout the realms? Which ones did he go to? What did he collect?
Fafnir was a, shall we say, aggressive
okay.
collector
That's
of
that's a
magical
danger
artifacts.
word.
The more he acquired, the more he desired. There was no realm too dangerous, no relic too hazardous. He once ventured deep into Niflheim for a whetstone of all things. Huh. I bet that was quite the whetstone.
Does this story have a point?
That's a name.
Yes, it does. I just happen to have an entry stone to Fafnir's storeroom. You might find something useful in there.
Neat. Thanks, Sindri.
You're very welcome. Oh, and if you find that whetstone, well, it sure would be nice of you to bring it to me. I'd advise caution if you're heading to the storeroom. Last I was there, all manner of nastiness had taken up residence.
Won't your friend be upset if we steal all the stuff?
Oh, no. No, not at all. He's dead. I think.
Oh, sorry.
No, no need to be sorry. These things happen when one travels from realm to realm, collecting priceless artifacts that don't belong to you.
Shit, don't have enough for upgrading my bracers. Ooh, now this shit. But that's right. It needs the Ancient's Heart. That's the next tier of armor I want. Unfortunately, I still appear to be low on materials, so I will probably need to actually, if I have some frickin' time before next stream, which I may or may not, I'll have to probably go around and like mine for materials and stuff. I may or may not come back here in my own time before next time and see if we can, you know, crack open some more treasure chests and shit. But I figure we will probably...
Father, I have a confession to make. All those voices in my head, well, this wasn't the first time. Back when we met Brock, his animal warned me about something hiding in the trees. That's why she didn't want to cross.
She told you.
Well, I could just feel what she was feeling, what she was afraid of.
It happens again. You tell me. Understand?
I promise.
But we will end the stream, I think, by moseying back to Midgard, where I'm sure there will be another cutscene where Witch Lady is going to be like, cool. But I'm not doing the thing again. I'm gonna push a little further, because I could just call it here. But I don't want to have to do the thing like happened earlier on stream, where I faffed around for like a half hour, went back to the top of the mountain, and then got a cutscene that was like, yo, dude, and I had to go straight back anyway.
What now?
We have the light. To Midgard.
Isn't there supposed to be a one-eyed guy guarding this shenanigans? travel room. Travel room will never work. Never work. Oh, my battery level's low. Never. Interesting. So I'm taking it that those realms are just
It's crazy to think that all the realms exist in the same space.
that realm line
on
is
top of the
just
other. It's like this room lets us travel without moving.
I assume means that those are not in the game. So you can go to Nibelheim and Muspelheim, but you can't go to Svartalfheim and Asgard and stuff.
Brock! We just came back from another realm. And we met your brother. Wait, not in that order.
Did you let that seed saw put hand to your blade? Hmm? You do know he lost his talent, right? Just up and left him one day. Tried taking me down with him. Did he botch up on a girl?
Quite the opposite.
It's a perfectly functional axe.
Yeah, even a blind pig farts up a truffle now and again.
I believe pigs find truffle. I believe
But you
pigs
know
find
what
truffle
really
via smell.
counts?
Tiny blue man.
Consistency. And I got that coming out of all of my parts.
Cool.
What did you do?
It's better. Good. Now when you're done gawking, I got a favor to ask.
What is it, dwarf?
There's this alchemist on Vari. Been working out in the Velander mine.
Yeah, I know the
Haven't
Muspelheim
heard
is
from him
optional.
in
Well, I don't know if
maybe,
it's optional,
more.
but I
100
figured
winters or so.
because you need to collect the
Probably
ciphers.
dead, but maybe you can find him. He's dwarfing like me. Wears a fancy green ring. Owes me a favor. You look?
If it is on our path.
Oh, I see how it is. Not a something-for-nothing type, are you? Fine. If you find Donvari, I'll make him whip you up something special.
You'd not recognize that name.
This entry stone here ought to get you inside those mines. I need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. Smart.
Do you remember the way back to the Black Breath?
Of course. We need to walk across the bridge to the Vanaheim Tower. Are we going to the Black Breath or exploring? Your choice.
Oh, yeah, the mines. Well, the mines are right here. So, let's go ahead and... Let's go ahead and drop a save. Well, I told you right on screen, it was Caves of Resilience. But here we are, about 3.5 hours. Alfheim was kind of annoying. Some of those mechanics and, like I said, some of the aesthetics, while pretty, were a little visually confusing. But we beat it, and we never have to go back there on stream ever again. I crossed my fingers. You can't see. I'm sure I'll have a lovely conversation with Lucky about the realm of the elves. On What's Up this week, so you should go tune into that. I am going to pop off now. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for all your likes and super chats and stuff. And, next time we'll go back about our business of climbing Big Lady Mountain and see what happens. So that is all. We'll catch you next time. Keep an eye out for future videos and stuff. Go back and watch old videos if you haven't. You want to hear more about God of War stuff, go ahead and slide on over to this week's What's Up. And I'll be seeing you guys.